Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld, and welcome to Candyland, which I don't know, I'm still recording these all on the same day. I don't know if I'm going to be calling this series Candyland or The Desert Mountain. The Desert Mountain is kind of what I was going for at first, and I think I might do that. I mean, at this point, y'all know, because you're watching these videos and presumably they have a title. Candyland's pretty strong, and I think tells you a little bit of what to expect immediately. Of course, we've got our high life ideology over here, and yeah, we're gonna be chill, we're gonna be happy, we're gonna do charity, we're gonna try to keep everyone in a great mood, and not do as many perhaps evil things as we sometimes do in RimWorld. You never know. Oh, I was already out of that mood break. That's lovely. Yeah, we had a few issues over here. It's still ugly. Spacious interior is quite nice. That's the other thing with like a big giant room that is helpful, because you do kind of get these spacious interiors. Onison, we are waiting for some digging out over here, which is good, but you are also busy as our only constructor. No passion for construction, but certainly our best bet for it. Battery research is almost there. What are you hauling in? Oh, some random components. Oh, probably from us doing some deconstruction early on. We still have a packaged survival meal out there, which is slowly decaying. I'm wondering if I should go. I mean, not on Onison, I was going to say turn on the haul, but I mean, we don't have a lot of jobs queued up, so in fact, hauling is happening pretty regularly. Well, except, I mean, Wanda's probably never going to haul in her life on the basis that, is this like, there we go, queues over there, yeah. On the basis that there's always going to be some research for them to do. We are not running any mods, so I can't queue up any research right now, but that's okay. What are we going to do next? I don't think we jump directly into hydroponics. Actually, what we probably need to do is jump directly into the drug production for the basis that, first of all, we need to make sure to secure ourselves a source of go juice for Wanda, although we did spawn with some, so that's okay. But we're growing psychoid, and it's our whole vibe, right? And our people ideologically will want it. I'm assuming as we get more wealth or more population, we'll probably start to see a specific need for that. In any case, it should, hopefully it like extra satisfies them over here. I don't actually know. I've never played with the high ideology, so we're going to see. But yeah, we'll probably prioritize researching this much more quickly than we normally might. I could still consider... Well, actually, I still like psychoid brewing. Psychoid tea is really great because it gives people a wonderful mood boost. It satisfies certain needs, but it's very, 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 very safe to consume. You can also just make it at the cooking station. But... again, we do need some things established over here. You know what? Let's do the psychoid brew. Yeah, sure. Really cheap research, too. Meal count-wise, we're going to keep an eye on it. Okay, yeah, we're down to just one cooked meal, which should trigger this job soon. Suppose in 1 hour. Okay, hold on a second. Do this now. And who is our primary cook, or currently only cook? What am I looking for? Cook over here. Wanda. Oh, yeah. Right, you can't do that, but you can... I just need to make sure that these meals get cooked immediately. Well, I guess the rest are about to rot. Oh, no. Didn't it say it was going to decay in 1 hour? Did you work that fast? Interesting. Oh, no, I did. I think it did botch the last one. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know if only this one or the work being underway is done. We're going to get a fridge soon. Ish. Okay, battery is up. Yes. Let's put the battery... We'll put the battery outside, because it is considered ugly. Power... But we do have to make sure it's roofed. Zone. Build roof area over here. And we will also run... And I'm just going to use hidden conduits for everything, which does prevent Zots from happening. It may not prevent bad events from happening. So a Zot can only happen on... I don't think it can happen on a regular cable that's in a wall. I think it's only cables that are outside. Maybe it still happens in walls. I can't remember what it is. But hidden conduits can't Zot. So if you only use hidden conduits, you'll never get a Zot. I don't know if it rolls the Zot event and then it just sort of fizzles and nothing happens, or if it will just not roll it at all, in which case we'll get different stuff. I'm not confident that this is going to reduce the number of problems we get, but the nice thing about these hidden conduits is that they are hidden. Now, of course, you don't see the conduits on your walls, but what happens is later on that sometimes I remove the wall and replace it, and then it's ugly, and this way I don't ever have to worry about it. I might not worry about it too much inside the base, although I guess if we're using hidden conduits, I don't have to obsess as much about smoothing walls because we can't run conduits in rough walls. You need to smooth it first. Whereas I could just run hidden conduits down the middle of these rooms. So maybe. Psychic Soothe Female, that's quite nice. Onasan's not really going to worry about it because she's still got the catharsis going on. But I guess it's nice for Wanda. There you go. So we got battery now. We got a herd of gazelles passing through. Well, Scott grazes. That's kind of nice. Now, we're not running the animal control mod, which is normally what I quite like because the animal control mod lets you set meal limits for your critters. Because the problem is it's kind of awkward when you're like, okay, I don't want you to eat the cooked meals, so I guess I'll do a big area that encompasses everything except the place where I've got my cooked meals. But then what if you run out of food or this or that, and then I have to worry about, okay, well, this is the cooked meal area, but then we've got a raw food area, and I might just let Scott eat whatever they want. Maybe they can eat cooked meals, which is an overkill because they don't need as much nutrition as a full meal gives them. I mean, it's possible that their diet doesn't include cooked meals, but no, see, meals is in here. And I don't think they prioritize this in any order. I think it might just be literal proximity. But yeah, we'll feed the monkey food. Scott's just one of our colonists. An attack colonist, well, until they potentially die defending us, but Scott, it's fine. They are fully trained for attack already, so that's done. Say follow master while drafted. I mean, it's just gonna, I don't want you to die. It'd be a bad mood. I wonder what being attack trained, will you just auto attack a hostile that's nearby? Can be released to attack instead of just guarding its master. Yeah, do you fight back? If there's a hostile here, do you auto attack it? You didn't go after the iguana. I've never really used attack animals. As a reminder, this area here is going to be part of our fridge later, but it's more fridge space than we need, so I'm not bothering it quite yet. And yet, you can see I did remember to add the Hull Chunked mod in between episodes. Just stops me from having to constantly select and click haul on these things, which is really handy, especially when we get more dedicated haulers. They'll keep moving these things out of the way. It's mostly annoying when it blocks like a small hallway and then people walk slowly through it for ages until I notice that it's there. All right, meals are in place. Rice harvest is now happening. That's great. Now, the thing is, if you're just growing vegetation, and if you don't make too many meals, you really don't need a freezer for a long time. Because you can see here, they don't rot for 40 days. The rice lasts forever. Now, the meals just, I think, is 3 days once they're made. So you just want to avoid over making too many cooked meals. But that's okay. But we will go for an early fridge over here, especially since, while we're really not going to have a lot of meat on the map. But we might want to go and hunt some things for meat so we can get fine meals. Because, of course, we're going to have we're all about a certain amount of, what's the word I'm looking for that starts with a D? I want to say delicate. That's not it. Oh my God. Anyway, our people want certain kind of quality of life. We want to keep people happy. We're definitely getting to find meals going on relatively early. I think we will have to do some ranching for exactly that kind of thing, because I don't think we can count enough wild animals coming into the map early enough. It's really bothering me. I can't think of this. There's a trait in Stellaris with the name, which I think is the thing where the people want some prisoners with jobs to wait on them. Oh my God. You know, you just get stuck on your brain like that. It always gets worse with age, and it also can be some signs of some other problems. I think in this case, it's just me having a brain fart. So let's not worry about that too much. I'll remember it like in 20 minutes as soon as I'm done the episode. This is the way it's going to work. All right, this digging. So yeah, this I think is going to be our dining room sort of rec room. This here, actually, this might just stay as a convenient storage room for now. I mean, we'll probably want to even out the walls, make things look a little bit better. Keep the double wall over here. Yeah, that's not bad, because then it's got, you know, easy access to the outside. I could see us maybe doing that. I don't know. Okay, let's also structure. Steel, boom, boom, boom. Get the airlocking system over here. And I guess we'll be planning on running some power down here. And yeah, so to save us some smoothing time, because smoothing does take forever. Run that. That in here. Construction botched. Yeah, you're getting at a 6, huh? And then something kind of like this. Some power throughout here. We'll still want to smooth for beauty. But smoothing is a really, really slow job. I think it does train construction. We might wait until we've got someone with construction passion. Even someone with like zero construction but passion, keeping them busy with smoothing, it would be a great way for them to power up. Although again, Onison's not so bad because of the too smart. Okay, let's do our degenerate cooler thing. So we're going to abuse a particular mechanic in RimWorld with temperature. And we can do it anywhere. This is not a very big room. I think I'll probably just do it. No, that's not going to fit there. I guess I'll do it here. Or I might want to be ready in case we do need triple coolers for when the room expands some more. Feels unlikely with all the mountain stuff, but as this gets bigger, and since we can't move coolers, oh, no, hold on. I did have it in the right place. No, it's got to be down one. Maybe I will just set up the pair for now. Because what you can do, here's what I'm working on. You can do this. And then what you do is you put a door right here. And then you open the door. And these coolers will all dump this heat into this. Doors don't count as real rooms in RimWorld. Doors constantly reset their temperature automatically based on the average of the temperature between the two adjacent rooms, or in this case, the one adjacent room. So what's going to happen, this door tile is constantly going to reset its temperature to whatever temperature is in this room. This room is being constantly cooled by these coolers. So this room will be super cold. This door, heat will be dumped into it, but it doesn't track the heat. It constantly resets its temperature over here. So this will always be a cool tile. Effectively, this is what we're doing is we can imagine this as a chimney. We're using a chimney to vent the stuff outside the mountain. We can't actually build a chimney in vanilla RimWorld, so what you do is you end up doing something like this. You can't do 4 coolers because there needs to be something open adjacent. I guess I could just go build it in the corner here for now. And then I can expand it onto the other side. Okay, this will work. I'm going to do this. And then, yeah, we'll just build a door. And we'll keep using steel because I don't want to use wood, because it is a precious commodity currently. I want to set up some wall lights, but I don't... Actually, that's a good question. Can I build wall lights on rough walls? So we build a pair over here. I mean, it's letting me click. Although I think it lets you click some of these things before a wall gets built. When you're planning a wall. Fleeing Knigget. Being chased by a guinea pig. For honor. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn on... I kind of want to leave the goodwills on. And we might end up... Do we do some goodwill missions? No, we're going to do goodwill via gifts. So we want to turn off all the goodwill over here. Because what we want is when we get a quest, we want to be offered more material rewards. Decadent! That's what I was looking for. Our people are going to be decadent. Anyway, we're going to be offered more material rewards, and we can build goodwill by giving people gifts and things like that. So we can turn that off. Do we want honor? I think maybe at some point we might do that, but I think we'll turn it off for now. I could still accept this for the early starting tile, which doesn't really change anything. Onison would be probably our ideal kind of leader person. Do I just accept for Onison? Although if you do get rewards, so here's the problem. If you do become royal, you're going to end up, later on, you'll get higher expectations, which might be harder for us to deal with the too smart. I think I'm just not going to do this one. I should have turned off the honor thing earlier. I can always turn it back on. We can get honor from quests later. Okay, so these coolers are going to be set to chugga. The lower it is, the more sort of cooling will vent. I think -9 is going to be okay. It'll keep the coolers working, and then there'll be less leakage, less power being used, less making other rooms super cold. This isn't double walled over here, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. We're going to need a heater because it does get a little chilly. Now, there's more temperature regulation inside these mountains, but we probably still need some anyway. And yeah, I could see a little vent over here into this room and a vent over here, and then maybe even just a heater in the bedroom and then have it slowly trickle over here, or probably another heater in here as well. Maybe literally in this room because we don't want the negative temperature. Okay, then we're going to take this and we're going to reinstall there. I guess I could have waited to carve that out, but at least now, you know, the space is established and that's going to be okay. And then we're going to start building shelves out of limestone. And I'm so happy that default RimWorld did eliminate. You know what? I think we're really gonna do a nod to aesthetics here, not pack this in a way that feels artificial. Oh, this door has to be held open. I need someone here. Wanda, you're nearby. Come over here. Okay, do this. So if we turn on the temperature map, you can see perfectly cold. You'll get a little blink of temperature for a second here. Goes up to 100 degrees for a split second and then resets. This also makes the coolers more efficient. The coolers are more efficient if the air they're blowing into is nice and cold. So overall, this is really power efficient. Maintain the -9 here. You got the airlocks. We get a little fluctuation, but it'll never go below 0. If we do go and make this even colder, then if we get like a temporary power outage, it takes longer before this stops being a freezer, but not that much longer. So I'm not too concerned. We got the limestone blocks, so these limestone things will be constructed. All this is going to be built soon. Onason. Okay, you're having to maintain the training here. But it is going to keep up your animal skill by having to train this from time to time, so it's okay. At least you're using wild, like just raw rice to do it, which is also handy. Now, we are going to go and set a... what am I looking for? Stockpile zone in this room. Not in the doorway, but over here. Clear all. It's going to be preferred if we do end up with any corpses. Now, we don't want rotten corpses in here. No rotten. And then waste packs as well, because we want to keep them frozen. So they'll go there, because they don't fit on shelves. But then this shelf here, which I guess, only gets to preferred, huh? We kind of need these to be at least important, I think. Clear all. It's going to be for all food, except for hay, and pemmican does decay eventually, but it's pretty slow. And then the kibble. And raw resources, plant matter of all kinds is, I think, fine in here. And I guess, herbal medicine goes in there. And I think that... I'm trying to remember. I think that's it. Stay selected. And link settings. Okay, there you go. So our food should go on there. Overflow can go on the ground, which is fine. Packaged survival meals. Silly me. They don't need to be refrigerated. Done and done. And then our beds are going to get reinstalled. Down over here. What is it? B. And we'll plan on building a copy immediately. We could flag that for medical or just have it ready for someone else to come in. Set that up. Already this room is going to be a little bit better than the old one. And this will probably be the priority for us doing a big smooth, which will keep Onason pretty busy, but you're kind of done on your mining for now. Well, maybe I'll let you finish the mining of over here, and then, yeah, we'll just go the smooth, because I'm not wrong, right? Smoothing is a construction job. I think it's one of the lowest priority ones, yeah. Smoothing floor and walls, super low priority, and that's okay. Research, that's being moved, which is great. Now, the butcher table, I could move into the freezer. We will get a malice from the bad temperature, but it will save us from having to haul things elsewhere. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, food crops are food cropping. I'm sure we're going to need some more shells pretty soon. We can't really follow the same pattern over here because of how things are laid out, but that's okay. Tap, 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 tap. I'm going to change this to have these be brought to the nearest storage now. The Better Workshop mod can let you set a default behavior for whether things get hauled or just dropped. I like dropped by default, but in this case, this would be a good example of that. In fact, I'll put a high priority haul on that so it gets moved to the freezer. I'm sure someone would have gotten around to it pretty quick, but there we are. Done, done, done. And yeah, I don't like that it's a big hike to bring the food we harvest here to our fridge, but that's kind of our only situation. What might happen here is hydroponics. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put like an HP to try to remind myself that I'm going to want... Oops, cycloid breeding is done. Okay, just hit OK for a second here. Then I'm going to want hydroponics. And specifically, I don't want to build other things over here because I want the hydroponics to be really close to the freezer is our goal. Research. Right, cycloid brewing, which we're going to turn that on. We might want to do some tree sowing to get some wood. Beer brewing might be something else. We'll grow some hops maybe later. I think I'm going to do the thing where I get a production. I kind of want to get one solar panel to keep more consistent power. One wind turbine, one solar power usually satisfies our needs for a long time, and especially maybe like a second battery will be good. But then, yeah, we'll go into the drug production. But for now, over here, other than after the meal jobs, we're going to do Psychite T, do until X, where X is going to be like 50. Yeah. I guess we could set... No, we're right now, we're not setting cooking jobs on anything else. Psychite T is a fine way to train someone. If you do have someone with like cooking passion but lower skill, you can tweak your jobs here so that your low skill people don't end up making any simple meals, but they can work on Psychite T because you can't poison people. And yeah, I think we might get like a main workshop here, or we can keep this as a workshop. Workshop / stockpile room. Yeah, maybe, actually. Again, probably square it off, because that'll look nice, and aesthetics matter. And we won't want the stockpile stuff to just be on the ground, because it's very unattractive. And someone's going to have to go and punch this. It'll be Rivera, because that's their jam with the melee. Although, again, Onasan is also going to be a meleeer, because they have very low ranged accuracy. In fact, I might want to go and make a little crafting spot and get ourselves a mace. The ideal thing is uranium maces. So I guess I could make a club with a crafting spot. To mace, I think I need the actual smithy. And uranium is super dense, so it's quite good. I think uranium shows up as bright green with my colorblind mod. Oh, I guess I could do a search. I'm going to say I don't think there is any, and there's not. Okay, so no uranium. So we could just make some stone clubs for now. Give it to Onasan, which wouldn't be too bad. Although, maybe I get the stone club to Rivera. They're a Neanderthal. Ooh, you know what? That feels like a stereotype. Seems bad. We're getting some cleaning done now. Although, this not being floored, the dirt management is going to be a little bit of a problem. Again, I kind of want to get someone with construction skill first. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do some rituals. Flash storm. Well, you know what? We don't really have to worry about fire so much on this map, except for our growing zone, which is all set up to be homed over here. So let me go and force everyone to re-evaluate what they're doing. But yeah, fire spread's not too bad. But ideology, ritual spot. Let's go here and we'll do... Ooh, it's going to be... I just realized we need wood for our Sky Lantern festivals. Okay, is it like automatically targeting this because it's flammable? It's very rude. Randall. You don't have to be like that. Jeez. Alright, but we're on top of things. I don't think too much was lost, which is okay. Let's go and do a harvest fully grown of everything on the map. 25, there you go. So I think we're chopping down a bunch of cactuses. Cargo pods. Just be wood. Or medicine? Yeah, we'll put a high priority haul on that for sure. Holy cow. No, that's really good. And yeah, we need the wood because we want to be able to do a Sky Lantern Festival. We'll give him a second here. Onasan is kind of desperately needing a nap. Oh yeah, we got the low psychic drone. We have no Zen dude yet. Oh, that just hit. We must have just hit enough wealth to acquire a Zen dude. Well, what a perfect time. Oh, or maybe it was the ideological spot, but we do need that. Now, it is going to be Onasan with the high social. You are indeed going to be the Zen dude, which is our moral guide, which is the convert actions and all those things. So yeah, let's do that immediately. And then we might follow up with a ritual. Well, maybe we'll let you eat first. But at least it's going to get rid of the -5 no Zen dude. I don't know how Zen Onasan is going to be, given that they're too smart, but... Okay, ravenously hungry went away. Mood's getting better. couple people are sleeping. But we're going to want to do this ritual at night because, first of all, it'll look cooler. Is this the... That's the Goodwill one. There it goes. Chance of someone joining. Let's run this. It'll look cooler at night. And Onasun really doesn't want to be out during the daytime. So let's hope it's a good ritual, because we could use the mood boost as always. And we'd love to have someone join us, especially if they happen to be a construction expert. That would be ideal. We're not desperate for it like we have been in other runs for, oh, we really need a constructor or a craft person. But it would be the ideal. It's only unimpressive, so we're getting a -1. Okay, well, we'll try again tomorrow night. How's that? So, no idlers, because people will go and do a little bit of hauling right now, which is totally okay. Oh, and, you know, some tree chopping is happening, and then the wood will get hauled in. So, I'm not worried about queuing up more jobs for anyone. Again, the smoothing would be nice. Spacious interior. It is just an awful barracks. I don't know. Do I go and turn on the smoothing? Well, again, let's wait. Let's do a high fiesta next. Yeah. We'll do a high fiesta next. I do have a variety of rewards for some of these things. Dromedary self-tamed. Okay. Well then, we're going to put a caravan hitching spot over here. As a reminder that maybe it's time to do some walling off. I guess I can do the thing where we mine out this, just so we know exactly where the attacks will come from. Not that it matters right now. Since there's no grazing, because what I often like to do is make it so that my entire walled off area is effectively the pen. And then I build a wall around my crops so that no one gets to it. But since grazing isn't really a thing that's going to happen at all in this map, I think what's going to happen is we will build a more conventional ranch. Oh, I can't do it on the soft stone. Right. So let's build it here. And yeah, the spaciousness doesn't actually matter in this case. Probably we'll build an actual barn. And we need a way for things to get accessed. And then under miscellaneous, we'll build a limestone pen marker right over there. So, and then, yeah, we got the caravan hitching spot. Actually, we'll build it, we want it close to the stockpile is really what we want. I'll build it there. Get rid of that one. Exotic good from Entler again. Well, we got our silver stored now, so that might be something. You're still chopping down some trees. Onasun, I know you're going to have to go out during the day, and you hate it. But let's trade with Chef, please. Got some powers we could be using. I don't know if we need any of that. Geothermal power volume 2. Yeah, we want that for the research boost. That's huge for recreation gain, too. Hold on. These are wonderful. Animal stuff. We could sell the dromedary. Actually, I think I will. We'll still get that ready. That's going to be okay. We should probably always buy components still, although... There we go. We'll use up all our money this way. There's tech prints, gene packs. Those all sound cool, but yeah, we'll get these books. Set a bookshelf. I mean, we want it in the research area. I guess for now, we'll put it in here. Is that under furniture, I think? You can just build a small one, but we may as well build a regular size bookcase. Yeah, we'll put it right there. That's going to be fine. Ancient Mech, I know. It would be lovely. But yeah, people can read the good recreation book now, so we can delay getting our chess table or poker table. Yeah. Poker table is a better version of the chess table. Is all it is. We've got that. That's good. Yeah, let's haul that inside as quickly as possible, please, just to not have any of our excellent book decay. Put it there. So we are going to get a slight research speed boost from our books here. Not much, but it's there. And yeah, clean room would help a lot. But yeah, we'll get some free research, and then we'll be able to sell that research book later. Construction botch still. It's a shame. Yeah, I don't think we need to use any of our powers. Oh, it is nighttime again. Hold on. Before too many people go to bed, let's do a high fiesta. So this is using up a lot of our wood. And we may need to do a tree farm at some point. Or just buy stuff. Or do a caravan to a place and just chop down a bunch of trees. These are all possibilities. Fiber corn's another possibility. I don't know if you can grow fiber corn in a hydroponics bay. Okay, not only did we get a beautiful one, so we actually got a mood boost, but we got someone joining us. Nitin, welcome to the party. You're a butcher. You got a scar. You're 63-year-old. You're a wimp. A melee wimp is not a good combo. Now, you don't actually take more damage. You just fall down faster, so it's not the end of the world. An expert cook and animal handler. Well, I mean, we're not going to turn you away. You're a baseliner. Your first baseliner. We can have a couple people on animal handling, but yeah, we're going to go and kind of keep you as the exclusive. I might just go and disable all these, actually. Oh, construct on a 5. Okay. We'll leave that on for now because it'll kind of be something you can do when you're not cooking. Okay. The other thing I can do is do some low priority research jobs on people and then put a bunch of these primitive benches and just have them use that as a filler. But right now it hasn't been an issue. We do have the bed set up for you. Anasan is feeling kind of cranky. Well, sunlight sensitivity isn't helping. And the awful barracks. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make the barracks better. We are going to go and set up a smooth job now. If I can find it, smooth surface. So we'll do the walls and floors. Actually, I might cancel this part just because we are going to go and chop that down later. Chop that down. Mine that out later. But yeah, we'll set up the smoothing job. It's going to be a long period of busy work. But so be it. Oh yeah, and actual construction is higher priority, so this is going to go first. Yeah, so we sold the dromedary. That's okay. I still think it's going to be a good choice for us, but this desert map might have a fairly high spawn chance for dromedaries. Yeah, pen not enclosed, but we don't have any pen animals yet. Don't worry about it. Actually, what I might do is I'm going to delay the back part of it here since we don't need the pen immediately, and I'll just plan on building the barn attached to that. And then yeah, we'll just put some shelves in here, one for kibble, one for hay, or maybe just hay actually. Yeah, again, we're not growing tons of it. Wait, did I? Right, when I changed my mind, I didn't do this. Let me turn off sowing here. We'll get the potato harvest. It's fine, but that'll be replaced with hay. I forgot that I was like changing where I was planting things, and then I didn't set it properly. Not a big deal. In fact, right now we're happy with that. Mad Ostrich. Okay, well, let's get everyone grouped together. Oh, Nitin came on the map with a gun. Huh. Don't have anyone out there. Nope, good. Delay. Okay, let's get everyone in a bit of a line here. And Rivera, who can probably just one-shot the ostrich again. Nice. I don't know who shot you. Unforbid you. Check the log. Nitin! Nitin with a skill of 0, right? Oh, 3 shooting. Still, okay. Maybe Nitin's trying to make the case that they really don't want to do melee because they're a wimp. They're like, look, I'm really good at shooting things. And honestly, I'm impressed. Can't deny that. There you go, haul that in, which is fine. And then you'll butcher that for meat immediately, right? Because Nitin is on very high priority cooking. Nice to have the expert. And at this point, I'm going to get rid of this. Yeah, we're going to change a few things here, actually. Chook. We're going to do fine meals, followed by simple meals, and then the Psych IT goes to the bottom. So what we mostly want is a bunch of fine meals. In fact, I'm going to set the fine meals time 4. We can stockpile a bunch. I mean, it sort of adds wealth. I'm not sure if that's so much the case here. Converting from the raw food to the cooked food probably adds some wealth, but it's nice to have the buffer, and that's okay. So fine meals, yeah. We could even do forever here, because why not? But no, we'll set a limit. That's going to be fine, times 4. If we don't have enough to do 4, then still try to do some fine meals. And then if we can't do fine meals because we don't have the right mix of things, we'll try simple meals. But because we are running the better workbench management, like, so I could do this normally, and what had happened in the end, we'd end up with 50 fine meals and 10 simple meals. I don't want to bother making simple meals at all if we have fine meals, so we're going to count fine meals in this. And same thing over here. So if we have fine meals, it won't bother making the simple ones. You can't do that in vanilla. It wouldn't hurt. Like, this setup would be perfectly fine in vanilla, but it's going to be a little bit better by also counting the fine meals in there. So we're not going to bother making simple meals at all if we've got plenty of fine ones. But this is going to help our mood by doing that. I guess we can move this dining table to right there. we are. Don't need another chair. I mean, maybe people will all eat at once because of the recreation period, but I think it's okay. This might be keeping people a little bit awake, unfortunately. But we'll do it. Still would love a dedicated constructor, but I might not worry about increasing our people count too much, especially since, well, barring the potatoes, if we get the corn in here as well for a little bit of extra food stuff, which is good. As I say, we might not have an excess of food kicking around for a large number of people. We can put a sleeping spot for the monkey somewhere indoors too. Animal sleeping box. We can make that out of limestone. That's gonna be okay. There we are. I mean, I always envision that we're putting a little bit of padding inside, you know? Okay, we're 35 minutes into this episode. This seems like a good place to put in a cut. Things are going pretty well. We'll get the solar power up, and then, yeah, we'll really lean into some of the candy production as much as possible here. Hydroponics. I don't know how much power we need for hydroponics. I know if we set up a sun lamp, which is really nice for a sort of a hothouse, which we don't need because we've got permanent summer over here. Hothouse is still valuable because it gives shelter to the crops, but we really don't need to do that. So hydroponics, I wonder if we can tell how much power it uses from here. I can also check the wiki. Hydroponics over here. This basin, only 70 watts. Yeah, it's really low on power. I mean, you build a lot of them, sure. But the thing is, for the sunlight, the sun lamp, it's so expensive. Wow, it is really power hungry, the sun lamp. Which actually I think we already have unlocked. All right, you start with it. Isn't it like 2,500 watts? 2,900. It only runs, you know, half the time, but that's actually ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. So the hydroponics not as bad. But the whole thing is the sun lamp is I always want to kind of wait until we get the steam geyser because it kind of breaks even. Hydroponics definitely not as bad. Now we don't need it desperately to get started because this is enough for the current colony size, but I think we'll need it relatively early. And it kind of makes sense for a little growing operation over here, right? All right, folks, thanks for watching the episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.